This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a new tank for you guys to check out. We have the Stark Strv STRV S1 Premium Tier 8 Swedish Tank Destroyer. But Spartan, that ain't what we thought it was. I don't know. So my first impression, you guys know this is my honest first look at the tank. I don't remember how many games I've played. I want to say it's like 10 games, maybe 15, somewhere in there. Enough to get a feel for the tank, but not enough to really master anything yet. But we're on Comarin, and we're gonna showcase just what this tank is capable of later on in this match. And it is fun to watch. I promise it'll get fun. But you'll see a few things. Now, first of all, I just want to let you know, if you get this tank, you have two modes. You have drive mode and siege mode. Drive mode is exactly what it sounds like. You go faster in forward and reverse, but your traverse is limited. Okay? This is a very good, quick, easy to relocate tank destroyer. It goes very quickly up to around 50 kilometers an hour in forward and right up to around 50 kilometers an hour in reverse. It can go faster than that going down hills, but for the most part, you know, just straight up fighting, it's gonna be, most of the time you're gonna see right around 50 kilometers an hour. Now it has a 105mm gun. That doesn't sound amazing, right? It's a tier 8 tank, but what saves it with a 105 gun on a tank destroyer is it gets APCR rounds as standard and premium. The standard rounds have a penetration of, I want to say it's 218 to 280. Something in that neighborhood. I'm not perfect. Oh, Conqueror? Oh, of course, right through the track, because, you know, that's the thing. We're straight into the front of his tank, right into the track. Do no damage. But, the good news is, when you stop and you want to start firing, you put the thing in siege mode. The way you do this is you press left on your D-pad. It takes 2 seconds or so to get into siege mode. Takes about a second and a half or 1.2 seconds to get out of siege mode. Now, as you can see, maneuvering the tank in, like, trying to drive in siege mode is bad. It is very, very difficult. Now here, I'm just like, you know what? I need to get out of here. It's time. This is not going to go well for me. This is just going to end badly. I got to get out of here. Look at how quickly this thing can move in reverse and then go forward and get out. You can drive it in reverse or forward. It doesn't matter. It's very good both directions. And sometimes it almost feels like reverse may be quicker at getting up to 50 miles an hour, or 50 kilometers an hour, sorry. Now, our team is getting obliterated. I mean, you can see it. It's not looking good for the team. So I have fallen back to the dome of safety. You know this dome I'm talking about. It's like a little dome hill all the way back around this corner. And we're going to go into siege mode, creep up, and start attacking targets. Shooting downrange. Now, the suspension adjusts itself accordingly. You do not have to do, you just aim your target, or aim at the target like you normally would, and the suspension, as you can see, will adjust automatically. So that's good. You don't have to worry about up and down and all that crap. So the game does that for you. That's the amazing part. So right here, we're using this tank for what it's for. Right on the back of this ridge line, Artie's trying to hit us, and I'd hate to think of what Artie would do to this thing if it hits the top, because it is nothing but flat surface. If an Artie hits this thing, it's got to be dead. This Jag 88 just gets obliterated. Nothing doing. He had no chance whatsoever. We are down 5 tanks right now. I have got to stand on my head to try to pull this out. We have 3 pins right now. Artie just dropping rounds in. Now here we're going to pin the machine gun port. He bounces his round off of me because it's almost a flat surface at 180 degrees. And now we put one into his commander's hatch, and he's going to get shot in the back. And down he goes. So you can see the amazing gun handling that you get. Now this thing reloads relatively quickly, so you're going to be able to put more rounds downrange. So it's so good in this sort of situation. Shot into the side of the Conqueror, no problem whatsoever. Back down off the hill, make sure we're limiting the amount of people that can shoot us. Let the Conqueror go for the moment. See if we can't do something about this Freedom and this 4202 on the left. And I'm getting spotted from the right. Not preferable. Another round into the Conqueror, just for good sakes. I mean, they should be able to... Whoa, Artie, that's enough. Had enough of that crap. Stop it. Alright, Freedom is a one-shot kill. Side of the turret, shot out right through the base. No problem whatsoever. Come on. Can we get a shot into the 4202 now? We have almost evened the odds. We're only down 2 tanks now. Oh. Oh, artillery, leave me the f*** alone. Oh, M103, shot into the butt. No problem whatsoever. Now, this is a very situational tank. In a situation like this, you are the king. There is very few tanks out there, if any, that can handle this exact situation the way that this tank is doing it. And shot into the side of his turret, and it bounces. You know, because occasionally a 105 is going to bounce off the side of an M103's rounded turret. But it is what it is. Now here I try to get a cheeky shot, but there's actually a building between us as well. The Conqueror I still can't touch. The 4202 I can't touch. There's a T69 on the right. Can I help? And the moment I turn to shoot at the T69, I get shot from the left and tracked by the 4202. Now he puts a second round into me before I can back off. But that's okay, because we'll just slowly make our way across the other side of the base, and we'll just make it so that when the next time we pop up, we're going to have some fun. Now, what I will say is, this is not the tank that you want to be in city maps. Because unless you can funnel all the enemy to a specific road, and you're at the very end of the road and they can't see you, there's not a whole lot of armor here. And if they hit pretty much anywhere on your vehicle, they're going to kill you. Shot out. There we go. Take him down. That leaves the 4202 and the Artie. 4202's begging for it. And... oh, we broke the building, and the VK-45 finishes him. Now, I put it in drive mode, pull forward, and immediately get popped by that Artie. Now I'm upset. I want that Artie, but I don't want to get shotgunned either. I'm having a good match. I've got 10 pins. I've got 3 kills. We helped swing this thing back. I'm content as long as I can get over there to spot this guy and get him killed. We got to finish the clutch. We're not doing heartbreak today. But yeah, so my first honest look at this tank is I like it. It takes a minute to get used to the siege mode and how to use it properly. But I will say this, when the chips are down, if you're having to get out of siege mode, into drive mode, into siege mode all over, you know, multiple times for multiple engagements, you're probably going to not like the tank too much. But in wide open maps where you can sit back, use this thing for what it is absolutely tremendous. I like it. And the fact that it gets APCR, now it doesn't get premium matchmaking, so you are going to see tier 10s in this thing. But again, you don't want to take the chance. Get out of siege mode, Spartan. He's aiming at you. Get out of there. Get as close to that rock as possible so he cannot shoot over the rock. And spot him for the VK-45 to shoot. There it is. We've got him spotted, and death. There we go. But, so yeah, so Swedish tank destroyer line, very, very good in situations. So as long as you can try to force them into that situation, you'll be fine. 3,438 damage, 3 kills, a mastery badge, ace already, third on the leaderboard. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.